Hello, friends, poets, writers, friends of poets and writers. Today is August 1st, which means it's the first day of me writing poems once a day for a month to support Tupelo Press. So this is a fundraiser where I write a poem every day, they publish it on their website, and in return, I bring them some donations because they are an independent nonprofit press and they need donations to survive, as most small presses do. So, I have a little bit of a letter here that I want to read from the Council of Literary Magazines and Presses. So, I don't know if you know this because I didn't either, but it makes sense, I guess. Independent literary publishers produce over 98% of poetry being published each year, and the majority of literature in translation and works of fiction by emerging writers. So, the key part of that second half of that phrase is emerging. So, small presses, independent presses are really important for those of us who are not Billy Collins, for example, and are trying to get our poetry out in front of people, because that's really the point, I think, of writing poetry, is to share it with people. So let me read a little bit more on why you should support independent literary publishing. Placing the cause and calling of literature ahead of the bottom line, independent literary publishers serve as a primary link between writers, particularly those representing emerging voices, culturally specific communities, and literary art forms not fostered by mainstream publishers, and readers. Independent literary publications create an enduring record of cultural activity, and they provide an essential alternative to the voices heard through large-scale commercial publishing. Nearly 1,000 primarily nonprofit literary magazines, presses, and online publishers can be found across the country in every state, serving hundreds of unique audiences. Ultimately, they connect diverse communities of readers who would remain otherwise isolated from their living literary heritage. Whew, that was hard to say. Anyway, I hope that this gives you a little bit more of an idea of what we're doing here, me and Tupelo, and that you will consider donating to this cause. I know a lot of people are asking for your money right now, and times are weird and times are tough, and if it's gonna be a strain, obviously don't do it. But even $5 would be a big help. We're already halfway, almost, I think, to my goal of $350 this month. So if I get a bunch of people to just donate $5, that'd be great. But if you donate more, you get more stuff from me. So stay tuned for that.